lift up his name today. He is Lord of lords, he rules over all. He's my refuge, fortress, my all, my Redeemer, my Savior. He is Lord of hosts, he is Holy Ghost, creator of the universe, Most High God. Let's declare that Jesus is Lord. Right now, give God the praise, give God the glory. Oh yes, lift up his name today. Great is our God, matchless in glory. Lift up his name today. Whoa, 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 whoa. Give God the praise, give God the glory. Oh yes, lift up his name today. Right now, great is our God, matchless in glory. Lift up his name today. I will magnify, I will testify of your greatness to one and all. My protector, my shelter. In the times of storm and the battle's on, my God lifts a standard for me. My God reigns in glorious majesty. Oh yes, give God the praise, give God the glory. Oh yes, lift up his name today. Great is our God, matchless in glory. Lift up his name today. Whoa, 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 whoa. Give God the praise, give God the glory. Oh yes, lift up his name today. Great is our God, matchless in glory. Lift up his name today. I will magnify, I will testify of your greatness to one and all. My provider, my healer. Lord, I want you to know, I won't let you go. You become the love of my life. Praising you is a joy and a great delight. Oh yes, give God the praise, give God the glory. Right now, lift up his name today. Right now, great is our God, matchless in glory. Lift up his name today. Whoa, 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 whoa. Give God the praise, give God the glory. Oh yes, lift up his name today. Great is our God, matchless in glory. Lift up his name today. Lift up his name, lift up his name, lift up his name, lift up his name. He's your protector, lift up his name, and your healer, lift up his name, your provider, lift up his name, and your shelter. He is King of kings, Lord of lords. He's Father of all, His mighty God is Jesus. He is wonderful, He's provider, He's your healer. Lift up his name today.
Oh na 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 yeah oh na 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 yeah oh na 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 yeah oh na 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 yeah. The blood of Jesus break every chain. 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 Him conquer sin, him conquer death, him conquer hell, him conquer grave. The blood of Jesus is here to save. The blood of Jesus break every chain. Hey, Mr. Man, hear what I say. Hey, Madam Woman, hear what I say. Hey, boy, baby, hear what I say. Hey, little lady, hear what I say. Blood of Jesus, conquer fear demand. Blood of Jesus, conquer depression. Blood of Jesus, conquer poverty. Blood of Jesus, cover you and me. Blood of Jesus, conquer sex demand. Blood of Jesus, conquer disobedience. Blood of Jesus, conquer heresy. Blood of Jesus, the blood of Jesus break every chain. The blood of Jesus
Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
Johnny Q Auto Parts Division says it's an assault on battery prices. Power Master, Optima, Vanta, and Megastar. Starting from $488. Yes, $488. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed by Massey Automotive. And only available at Tobago Color Shop. Suppliers of paint, plumbing, and hardware materials. Old Farm Road, Shore Park, Tobago. Open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Call 725-5873 or 474-2456. And in Trinidad at Johnny Q, 15 R. Peter Avenue, Woodbrook. Remember, batteries from $488.
Join Pan Trinbago on its Pan is Spirit virtual concert series, keeping the vibes alive and the sweetest pan in the world. Live Sunday, February 7th and Saturday, February 13th at 8 p.m. via pay-per-view on Tizik.com and WAP platforms. Keeping the vibes alive and the sweetest pan in the world. Top, medium, and large bands in the nation. Featuring National Panorama Champions Desperados and NGC Kuvo Joylanders. Courts Sound Specialist, Face to Pan Group, Cats and Jammers, Panberry, and many more. People's Choice Prizes to be won. Text to vote your most vibes and the sweetest band. Buy your tickets today. Log on to Tizik.com, that's Tizik.com, and purchase your tickets. You don't want to miss out on these spectacular steel pan events. Prosperity in Pan. For further information, contact events at pantrinbago.co.tt, 623-4486, or visit Pantrinbago's social media pages. Keeping the vibes alive and the sweetest pan in the world.
No carnival, no problem.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM radio. Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. Services are held on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. Sunday School and 9:30 a.m. morning worship. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance, beat all talk.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM. News from the Street 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 12 o'clock news on the street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube, sponsored by the Sea Champion. In the headlines, the Prime Minister makes plea for information to help find a kidnapped woman. A teenager is electrocuted at Pointe-a-Pierre compound, and internationally, American Airlines warns of as many as 13,000 layoffs. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley has pleaded with citizens to come forward with information on the kidnapping of 23-year-old Andrea Barrett. He made the plea yesterday as he addressed the news conference in Port of Spain. Barrett, a clerk attached to the Arima Magistrates Court, was kidnapped last Friday after entering what appeared to be a taxi, a white Nissan Versa. Since then, 4 suspects were detained for questioning in her disappearance. The Prime Minister urges that if you know something, you can safely say something to the authorities to assist in recovering the young woman. Today is another day without success in finding the kidnapped woman. Meanwhile, police officers and hunters continue to search miles of forest around the fishing pond area in Sangre Grande in the hope of finding additional clues that could lead them to the missing woman. Attorney Farid Ali, who is representing 2 suspects ages 20 and 26, claimed last night that they were released by police. The suspects, who both have the same first name and live in different areas in Arima, were released shortly after 6 p.m. yesterday evening. According to Ali, one man is unemployed while the other is a PH taxi driver. However, police maintained that all suspects remain in custody. Also, one of the suspects in the kidnapping has died. The police service says the suspect died on Monday morning while in custody. He was injured while being arrested at his home and fell 3 times, once off a chair at the Arima Hospital. He has been identified as Andrew Solo Morris, 36, who is also diabetic and hypertensive. In other news, a body said to be that of a 14-year-old boy was found on top of an electricity pole at the Pointe-a-Pierre refinery compound on Wednesday. Petrotrin said investigations indicate that the individual entered the compound without any authority, scaled the electricity pole, and came into contact with live high-tension power lines. Security officers discovered the body while on patrol around 9 a.m. Petrotrin is reminding the public of the life-threatening danger involved in unauthorized interference with the company's mechanical and electrical assets. The TTPS is conducting investigations. Trinidad and Tobago has recorded an additional COVID-19 related death. It is said to be that of an elderly male with pre-existing medical conditions. This brings the total number of COVID-19 deaths on the island to 135. Meanwhile, 8 more people have tested positive for the illness from samples taken between January 31st and February 2nd. Currently, there are 247 active COVID-19 cases. 3 are in ICU, 30 are hospitalized, 1 is in a step-down facility, 307 in state quarantine, and 208 in self-isolation. Internationally, American Airlines on Wednesday warned that it could lay off up to 13,000 employees if the airline situation caused by a decline in air traffic due to COVID-19 does not improve and if the government aid enforced until April 1st is not extended. Company executives said in a letter to employees that they are willing to work with union leaders to do everything possible to mitigate the impact on employment. However, the situation is difficult for the airline industry. The airline says based on the current demand outlook, it will not operate all of its aircraft as planned for the summer. Therefore, the group will start sending layoff notices to 13,000 employees next Friday. Meanwhile, United Airlines has also sent notifications to 14,000 employees last Friday. And that was the 12 o'clock news on the street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube, sponsored by the Sea Champion. As we go recapping the headlines, the Prime Minister makes plea for information to help find kidnapped woman. A teenager is electrocuted at Pointe-a-Pierre compound. And internationally, American Airlines warns of as many as 13,000 layoffs. Stay tuned for sport news at 1 o'clock, a news update at 2, and major news at 4. I am Vanessa Thomas. Do enjoy your afternoon.
News from the street. 919fm.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
I need Jesus, like the body need alkaline.
So tell the devil packing things up and right out of me. Tell the devil let go. You know all of me. God in control of me. And my lifestyle heavenly. Let go. You know all of me. God in control of me. And my lifestyle heavenly. I don't want no punching that does interfere with me lungs. Just give me my Jesus, cause that never get me through. Some feel this thing underrated, but I just appreciate it. Cause in Jesus I am blessed with so much side effects. I got love, I got peace, flowing like a river. Joy all over me, yeah. Feeling like a winner. Cause too long the devil had me down. Tell them that I'm no longer born. Tell the devil let go. You know all of me. God in control of me. And my lifestyle heavenly. Let go. You know all of me. God in control of me. And my lifestyle heavenly. I don't want no weed. No deal with no kind of drugs. Just give me my Jesus. Or wrap me up with his love. Some say this thing underrated, but I just appreciate it. Cause in Jesus I am blessed with so much side effects. I got love, I got peace, flowing like a river. Joy all over me, yeah. Feeling like a winner. Cause too long the devil had me down. Tell them that I'm no longer born. Tell the devil let go. You know all of me. God in control of me. And my lifestyle heavenly. Let go. You know all of me. God in control of me. And my lifestyle heavenly. I don't want no punching that does interfere with me lungs. Just give me my Jesus, cause that never get me through. Some think this thing complicated, but I just appreciate it. Cause in Jesus I am blessed with so much side effects. I got love, I got peace, flowing like a river. Joy inside of me, feeling like a winner. Cause too long the devil had me down. Tell them that I'm no longer born. Tell the devil let go. You know all of me. God in control of me. And my lifestyle heavenly. Let go. You know all of me. God in control of me. And my lifestyle heavenly. So I will do them no more. Do them no more. I will do them no more. Things I used to do, I can do them no more. I can't go there no more. Can't go there no more. Things I used to do, I can't go there no more.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, I am right here. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm right here. And we're getting ready to go into our conversation today. And I want to just let you know that I'm going to start to get into a discussion about the 7 pillars of our society. So I want to call it the 7 pillars for creating a positive change in society. All right, our 7 pillars are governance, family, business, media, education, religion, and arts and entertainment. Let me say that one more time. So I'm going to start a conversation with you about the 7 pillars for creating positive change in our society, which it would be governance, family, business, media, education, religion, and art and entertainment. All right. I saw where the Commissioner of Police had a press conference a while ago. I know that a lot of you will want to talk about it if you were listening to it. Also, the other issues, I wanted to play for you a clip also of a former independent senator and what she had to say, and hear your views on other current affairs and issues that are confronting us every day. But while we are talking about it, we need to also bear in mind and come up with solutions towards it. because it would just be as Sister Jenny and a caller gentleman yesterday would have said, that it would just be a talk shop, and while we talk and talk and talk, we need to come up with ideas, we need to come up with concepts, we need to know where we are and how we want to move from where we are, and take our country or our community into a positive place, I should say. All right. So I know that a lot of you we are accustomed beating up and bashing and having all the negative things to say about the commissioner, about the police. Some of us are asking for more information on the passing of the young man. Some of you have no confidence in the police service, but how do we reach to a place where we have confidence in the police service? While we would want to lay blame on the commissioner, if he isn't in office, if he isn't in the office there, and there's another person in the office, do you think that it would change? We have to say what we would like to see as a positive change coming out from the police service. And I'm going to continue to try to make that clarion call from all of you, that when you're making your contributions, yes, you can talk about the negatives, but I'm also asking you to, let's see if we can also find something positive to, in the sense of solution to where we are. All right? A solution to where we are. Okay? Please.
It has snakes in the grass. They go bite you when you pass. So careful when you're passing. Yeah, I know a lot of them talking about me. They can't touch the anointing upon me. And even though they bad talk and they doubt me, they can't touch the anointing upon me. Oh Lord, they're just wicked and evil. God save me from wicked hard people. Anybody wanna touch one of God people? Father God said, touch not my anointed. Look how we just blazing up, God favor just raining out. Some people just envious, them heart to just filled with hate. Some of these people need more than bleach, cause bleach don't take away bad mind. The enemy come down to kill and steal, but he can take what is mine. Let me say again, I know a lot of them talking about me. They can't touch the anointing upon me. And even though they bad talk and they doubt me, they can't touch the anointing upon me. Oh Lord, they're just wicked and evil. God save me from wicked hard people. Anybody wanna touch one of God people? Father God said, touch not my anointed. Cause now I'm looking like Joseph. Notice, look at how colorful my coat is. But my brothers didn't like the color of my clothes. They proposed to throw me in a hole, but they didn't know. The brother that your soul have a mission to unfold. The father that I serve have a purpose for my soul. All the arrows you throw, it's like paper. I just keep on walking in favor. Later, I know a lot of them talking about me. They can't touch the anointing upon me. And even though they bad talk and they doubt me, they can't touch the anointing upon me. Oh Lord, they're just wicked and evil. God save me from wicked hard people. Anybody wanna touch one of God people? Father God said, touch not my anointed. Who God bless, no man curse. Oh glory to the Father, I put no man first. Cause him alone protect me from the pain and hurt. The devil's trying to break me down. All of them snakes in the grass want to bite you when you pass. So careful when you walk through, who you talk to. Father got you, them can't harm you. I know a lot of them talk. When you look at all of them hearts, they all around me like sharks, but they can't touch the anointing upon me. Oh Lord, they're just wicked and evil. God save me from wicked hard people. Anybody when the devil take all that you own, God return tenfold. Touch not my anointed. Just said the 3 Hebrew boys when the fire get burned. They thought we would have dead, but we stand up firm. If you don't know my God, then today you're gonna learn when he said those words. Touch not my anointed. Touch not my anointed. Touch not my anointed. Yeah. They can't touch the anointing upon me. Upon me. God favor upon me. So when the devil try to come your way, just remember God said, touch not my anointed.
Oh na 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 yeah oh na 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 yeah oh na 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 yeah oh na 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 yeah the blood of Jesus break every.
All right, so as I said to you just now, so we gonna, I know you all ready to run in, eh? You all ready to run in on Gary boy. You all are ready to run in on my commissioner. Obviously. But again, as I said just now, what I want you all to do, even though you may want to criticize and bring out your points and things that he may have said or things that you find unacceptable, give me now some sort of, okay, so they did it that way. This is what we as a society would like to see change. All right, change our approach in this, or let's try this, or let's put this in place, or what about if we use this? All right, we have to find a solution, and yeah, we will talk the issues, we talk all the bacalala going on in Trinidad and Tobago, but how do we solve it? How do we find a way out of it? Because it's just going to continue. And we're going to laugh, we're going to cry. Up to now, 7 days has gone. We can't find this young lady. And I remember one police officer said to me, Google, every day that passed is a day that we feel that she is in more danger. And that worried me. All right, so I'm going to the phone lines. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir, Pastor Google. How are you going,
Jesus. Hey.
All right. Right, in relation to the police commissioner, I'm not going to bash you, but what I'm going to say in relation to the statement that he makes, I understand. Now, for the length of time that the young lady has been kidnapped, nobody don't really know what is going on. So for people to be coming up on the social media that the girl died, just in case they find the girl alive, it comes like the family goes settle in a certain way. So let it be sure before they can make statements like that. You know, let me say the family already accept the fact that she's dead. Let me say suppose the police come and find she alive. What's going to happen there? So understand what it is they could be putting the family choose. Tell you if they find the girl and then they'll be able to do what they want to do and everything. But in relation to the 7 pillars that shape the society, Pastor Google, that seems like something very interesting. And what I'm saying, I know you will not have time to deal with that in one day. So I would like to know different days if you could deal with one at a time. Yeah. I'm already like checking on that.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Well, all right, okay. So with the media first today and then the art next day. Well, when you start that, I'm already like getting on that. That is a nice interesting thing because that is what shaped the characteristic status of the society on a daily basis. Because that is the influential thing that shapes the society. That is something I would really like to get into the details on that. But as I say, in relation to Guy Griffith, you don't know what's going on with young lady. Let the police do the investigation, and in case they find the girl alive, then you'll be able to make a final thing on what is going on. But for people to be posting on the social media that the girl dead without having the facts, stop doing that because you're wilding up the people's family by doing that.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, so we're going to be looking at, well, that was what the caller said is actually what the commissioner would have commented on. People posting that the young lady passed away. Oh, the young lady, they found the body of the young lady. And that, yeah, was really, really sad. All right, but he commended the mainstream media for not running with the story and would have been contacting him to find out if it was true. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, you see everything we have now, we feel we must put it on Facebook, we feel we must have it up on the internet. Sometimes certain things we have to leave that out. And I agree with them when it comes to certain points. You know, I don't always agree with Gary Griffith. You know, I never agree that he was the best man for the work. I didn't agree that. But this time we talk about, by anything we put out there, we could be putting our life in risk. We have to know what we're saying. All of us had to pray for this young lady, that to find back this young lady. But my problem I have with this whole situation is that bill was in Parliament. But if these guys don't have all this criminal record against them, these guys could have been in prison sit down instead of what they did there. You understand? And because of the failure of the bill and the opposition, I'm not going to lump the government into it because the government was pushing here to get the bill passed. We just want to blame the police for everything. But the police is not to be blamed for something like that. The opposition leader, I blame you fully for what happened right now when a man have these kind of criminal records and able to walk around in this country. When will we stop? When we get the next one? When will we do something about it? When it ends up to be your family? We had something there put in place by you all. The bill was all your bill. And you all didn't come and support it. How much of them in the opposition? 18 of them? None of them didn't have the heart to stand up and say, hey, this thing can save people's life. Not one. They abstain. And look what happened today. This is the second guy who had this kind of criminal record against them out here to do something like this. And we could have just had them put away and we might not be crying sorry to this man's only child. Well, you could tell him what we could tell him, whether he's an Indian man or African man, no matter what race he is. What could you tell a man when he lost his only child? Because what? Well, they're playing politics inside the parliament because they don't want to support anything the government doing. So he may be the best interest of the people of the country, all that don't want to support it because all they want to play politics inside the parliament.
All right,
we didn't hire them for that.
But I also heard a lawyer saying that, 3 years ago, which would have been before Commissioner Gary Griffith, some of the police officers wasn't coming to court for some of the cases that the young man had.
And this situation you are speaking about here, that policeman for not doing his duty should lose his job. Any policeman have a matter with a criminal matter and not making himself available to the court should lose his work.
And that is a solution that we can look at to deal with.
That means you're not doing your duty and people are lost in their life because of you. This man is a criminal, you know. It's criminal act this man put on, you know. And that's one, you know. And this man was out there able to do whatever he and pick up people innocent child and die the end of the child. Come on. Them police, anybody doing that should lose the job. Have a blessed day.
Thank you very much. I hear you, caller. So one of the caller's solution to that situation is if you don't appear in court for serious charges against somebody, you should lose your job. I don't know if you all think that is reasonable. All right, so we're getting ready to go for a break. Just reminding you, today is Thursday, and you know on a Thursday is Kaiso on Iowa stage. So this Thursday we have two co-presenting Kaiso Russo. Yeah, and some of the best calypsonians that this country has ever produced. And when you say best, Pastor Google, what are you talking about? I'm talking about all-rounder, crazy. We have Lady Wonder. We have some big names that you have, Brian London. Yeah? So you have to be a part of it this evening, 7 p.m. on Iowa Stage. Now, this is a live performance. This is no throwback. This is a live thing that you have to come in and join us on Iwer TV on Facebook, The Street 919 FM, and on Instagram, Iwer George. You understand? So you have to be a part of it, but you have to make your contributions. You can't go to the tent. So if you can't go to the tent, what that means? You have to contribute. So I'll come back after the break, and we're going to talk a little more Trinidad and Tobago. So don't touch your dial. Stick and stay. Right here on The Street 919 FM. I'll give you some more information about this evening.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande is pleased to present Pastor Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays here on the Street 919 FM. The Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word is on Sundays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. On Tuesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And on Wednesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, where we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or find us on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. First Citizens Bank account number 795222.
Listen for the call. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Healing Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monterey Post, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements: silver, zinc and magnesium, body light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359
or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
Now there's a new way to pay your electricity bill.
Quick pay your bills today. Quick pay, it's a whole new way. Online, pay your bill one time. Yes, there is a whole new way to quick pay for your electricity. Yes, they made it easy. Just enter your account number, 4 clicks, and it's over.
Introducing Quick Pay, a new service from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission that lets you pay your bill online with your credit or Visa debit chip card. Just enter the account number and contact information. Click Pay, and you're done.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iwer George on Instagram. Share the live. Iwer TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Remember, join me on Facebook, join me on YouTube, I want to see the numbers on YouTube going up. Type in Iwer TV on YouTube. We are up and running on YouTube, and also you can catch us on Facebook, the Street 919 FM. Let me say good afternoon to all my Facebook viewers. All right, all the people joining me on Facebook, good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for joining me. And to all the people on YouTube, come in. YouTube people, come in, man, and let's talk. So we're not just talking in a vacuum anymore. I'm trying my best to stay away from just talking in a vacuum. But we're talking and we're trying to find solutions to issues that are coming up in our country from time to time. Issues like, you know, how do you deal with and with an officer who not appearing in court, and crime fighter would have talked about the issue of the media, social media, and people just doing their own thing and putting out misinformation out there, you know. So those are things that we're looking at, and I think that there should be penalties for persons who would put information out there that you know is wrong. All right, I think there should be a penalty for that. If there is one already, we need to find out more about it. All right. So remember this evening, Tuco presents Kaiso Rousseau, and that's featuring all some of the top calypso artists that you know. All right. Remember, you can use your B-Mobile or digital handset and text 9191, which will allow you to contribute $20. Also, you can go to Fund Me TT, choose the campaign of your choice, which would be, you know, Kaiso with classic Rousseau, and you just make your contributions there also. And our foreign fans, you can go on to Cash App and make your payment via Cash App by texting 1-863-594-3659. All right. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Pastor Guru.
Good afternoon.
Pastor Guru, it's so sad. It's so sad for that young girl we're missing. The death when me talking about it, just when the election, just to last week Monday, and today Monday they use this young girl. Nobody, just imagine. You is safe where you from, and they said when you, but like you talking about your community. You talking about your community every day. If anything happen, you know, you're going. If you see anything wrong, you're going. So how these people, I wonder how they live in the community. Or just for election. They come and when this is me talking about, but you know you must know community. You must know how you live in your community. In your real sense, but how we living in the community. That you are known that they can't find a job to same wherever. You can't find you can't get a place. No, to how this young girl disappear. I don't know. I don't know. It's very sad. It's sad. Have a blessed day, Pastor Google. Bye-bye.
All right. I hear you, ma'am. I hear you. All right, so we'll be taking calls on 342-0081, 771-1791, and 566-5391. So even though you're coming in and you're sharing your opinion on an issue, I want you to try and give me a solution to it also. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Francis.
Hi, good afternoon.
It's not fair for you to have a case and you didn't show up at 10 times, right? The magistrate is supposed to do something about that, and I think there is a law where magistrate they can take that into consideration. Because I'm wondering, practically, if it is that they have no evidence and it's out of spite and wickedness that they arrest people and put charges on them, right? Because, I mean, it's not just the police man, but we have to ensure that, you know, it's the right process is taking place for that to be charged. But you can't tell me you can't come to court at no time at all. I know you have other cases, and you know the whole court system too have to take those things into consideration. That you know you might be in this court next door, they might be in this court because somebody will come and say you in that court. But it's not fair to the person who's guilty or not guilty, and also, Pastor Bobo, how as the taxpayer is being punished as well. So we have to, when I say we, I mean our representatives in Parliament must do something about that. We know a lot of them are lawyers and they're looking for a little case too, but it's not fair to the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm calling on the government to look into that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391. You can send your WhatsApp messages on 771-1791. You can make your voice notes and send them on those numbers. And let's hear your view. Let me say good afternoon to Mr. Bago, who is always locked on and listening. We have listeners, viewers in the UK. All right, let me say good morning to them. Well, good afternoon to them. So we're talking about the issue of what's going on in our courts, and the commissioner would have talked about it. Officers that not appearing in the court. He was saying that under his watch, that is something that is in the past now, where they have to appear before the court. They're not giving they're not giving up on they're not giving them that free reign anymore to just do what they want. All right, to do what they want. So again, it's very interesting what's going on. But as I said to you, we're going to be starting a nice little discussion here on the 7 pillars. The 7 pillars for creating positive change in society. 7 pillars to create positive change in our society. And we're starting with governance, family, business, media, education, religion, and art and entertainment. Right? Those are the 7 pillars that we're going to be looking at. And we're going to be asking for your discussion. We're going to ask you to share your views, make your contributions on them. But what we're going to be doing, let me let you know what we're going to be doing also. Right? Let me tell you what we're going to be doing also. What I'm planning to do is that when we're discussing government, we're trying to get somebody, an independent senator, an independent candidate, and a minister, and a councillor. All right? Those are the people that we're going to be talking to and we're going to be looking at. Also, when we're talking about family, we're going to be talking to different aspects of family, where we can get the Single Fathers Association. We're going to get, the different aspects of family to discuss those things. Also, business, so we're going to be getting vendors. We're going to get corporate business people and stuff like that to come in. We're going to get people from the Small Business Association and things like that. When we're looking at media, well, you know how that will work out. So we're going to try and get some independent voices from the media. Also, we're going to try to get some people who I may know who does, news and stuff like that. And education, we're trying to get some. It may be difficult to get a teacher, but we're going to get some educators to give us their opinion on how we can change the education system, or even the Prime Minister has been doing his thing where he believes that we need to transform our education system in order to reach out to to reach out to our youth, our children, in a different way. All right, let me take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
The house here, locked on and listening. I find it very strange that I listen to a woman on another station. I wouldn't call the station, but it's one of my stations I listen to. And how she put it that all the blame is being thrown on the police. They lock up this young man. When it came to
Okay, I have to play over your voice out, Mr. Bigo. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Just making a joke with you.
If you take off your radio, and you listen to me.
It's off.
All right.
Yeah,
I hear you better now.
right. Yeah. I put glass next to your name, eh?
You put glass?
Glass. Something that you first breathe. Let me tell you something. If we was talking to the normal man for years and stop trying to go by people who sometimes they are part of the problem, we would have done solved. One, keep back in the cases, police not coming. Two, the forensic taking too long to bring the evidence. And three is the lawyer. There three things that keep back your cases.
All right, so say those three things again.
One, the police failing to appear in court.
Uh-huh.
Two, the forensic science division not bringing the evidence before the court. And three, the lawyer.
Right.
Right.
Go ahead.
If you are experienced and know anybody going before the court, these are the three problems that it have. Now, we have been facing politicians and lawyers and always asking these problems. And they are part of the problem because what they will do, they want to tell you to put off your case, keep putting off your case. And when you do so, they are the ones who are making money. If you check how many lawyers are politicians, we have been spending separate money a long time because the lawyers will just tell you if really and truly they're fighting a case and they want quick resolution. They want to tell you these are the main two problems besides them that you are having the forensic and the police officers not coming before the court and bringing evidence. Now we had to go and discuss this long thing. You had to talk to the people who are being affected by this. When you come to bring politicians or a lawyer who already will do their part to speak on their behalf, it's a whole different thing. But the common man knows those are the three problems that really and truly just keep back somebody's case, higher case dragging for years, and then the lawyer too playing a big field and all them kind of fancy things, all that different story. But you see those two major points, the police and the forensic science division, you see that department would take sometimes 4 or 5 years to bring evidence before the court. That is the main keyback. If they top up that forensic science, that is the main keyback. And another thing that is happening before the court, you see if a police go on holidays, I don't know what they do or what message is sent to him, but when he on holidays, sometimes too that is feedback at court. If he go in a retirement leave, like 2 years before he retire, that and all. So 2 years before you retire, you have a case before the court, and then when you retire, what? You already doesn't come before the court. All of these things is taken to complex. So when they're asking Gary Griffith questions, instead of having them asking all kind of different questions, these are the questions to ask Gary Griffith to really shape what is going on wrong with the police service and the forensic science complex. We need those two reforms and things going to be done. Let me tell you something. Somebody who has a gun charge, then they go to court for 5-6 years. But if they eliminate that within 2 to 3 months, you're going to get results. And that is all I have to say.
So you heard when no, don't run away. Right. We're not encouraging you running away in this you see this time in here? We're not encouraging you running away. But listen to this. What you just said there about the gun court, Minister, I heard the Commissioner of Police in his press conference spoke about him talking to the DPP, no, not the DPP, the Chief Justice about starting a gun court. He did say that. He said that
right, I listened to Mr. Awari very intensely, and what he said, what he did, he separated a lot of court. Like traffic court, family court, and a lot of court has been separated. You can feel and see the results in the court. It's just affect these two fine-pitting problems now, which is the forensic and the problem with the police, and they are appearing in court. But you see them because there are two cases I'm monitoring. One was a politician, the big one, this next one here with them two others. And the case have reached high court within 2 to 3 years. That don't normally happen. So there is changes based on the separation of the court. Things are being taken place. And when people tell you about crime and the solving crime, how come you want crime solved and you do not support any of the legislation? The sex offenders bill came in 2017. He had no right to be on bail. So all of these things still. The common man will tell you, if they used to talk to the common man a long time, for decades they will have solved this problem. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for your call. All right. I want to play something for you guys. Listen to this. All right. Listen to this.
Welcome to San Fernando West Constituency Office.
All right. So what I want you to do, I want you to join me on Facebook. Let's go on to the Street 919 FM Facebook page. Go on to Iwer TV on our YouTube page. Go on there now. Go on there now. I'm going to show you a video. All right. I want to show you a video of what the young lady was just talking about. So while I wait for you to come and join me on our Facebook and YouTube, let me take this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good day, Google. Google, I hear everybody speaking, right? But let me talk to somebody who had a little experience, who was locked up already. Over 18 months at capital open. Google, the judiciary need adjusting very, very bad. Google, if our people that get locked up, the case can start because evidence in forensic. You know all them officers working in forensic. Sometimes the exhibit that one in forensic take a year, 18 months before they analyze it. When they do come back, it's not some part right, the defense attorney need to get, and the prosecution, the police plays with it. When they finally get it, the case do start. The case go upstairs. Sometimes you're fired. We're supposed to go to the next exercise. It takes 3 and 4 years right in the magistrate court. My cousin, take 5 years in the magistrate court before he go upstairs. Before the DDP can give it an indictment to go before the court. So the judiciary needs fixing. The judiciary needs to be fixed. All that backward. If even though they put a gun court here, and the next court here, and the next court here, it will still end up in that problem.
Well, let's see how all right. Before you say that, let's see. I want to hear what because somebody sent me what the Attorney General had to say. All right, about that issue, about the courts that he's setting up. Because if they, because I keep hearing the Attorney General and people saying that if they move out all those little petty cases in the court, right? Both of us, you owing me at 20,000, and both of us had to go to the same court that a gunman had to go to, and this one had to go to. If they move out all those little small petty cases and put them in a separate court, that is not going to free up the court system.
Still my exhibit going to forensic, and it take him 2 years before he come back.
Yeah, but
named Rambachan. You remember Rambachan named Rambachan. He said, you know what I have to do? Because it's not a case in front of me in the magistrate court for 19 months. He said, you know what I have to do? They have to have people working in forensic on shift and be on next level on top of the forensic. Because they're waiting 90 months for a cutlass and a next piece of evidence to come up from the forensic. 19 months a man going to court for, and that's all he waiting for the case to start. And he ready to start. The prosecution ready to start, but here they're just waiting for this piece of evidence from the forensic.
All right, so let's see. As I said to you just now, I'm going to play what the commissioner, not the commissioner, I'm going to play what the Attorney General had to say, and we're gonna try to deduce what he had to say. So we're going for a break and come back to Trinidad and Tobago. Don't touch your dial. Stay can stay. All right, don't touch your dial.
Thank you, Lord. You already provided.
We're looking for, yes, we're talking about the issues, the problems. We're also looking for solutions.
I'm not persuaded by the tricks the devil play.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Hey guys, it's Aisha Wells here. Listen up. If you're considering selling or renting your house in Trinidad and Tobago, then call Keelan George with O'Neill's Real Estate Group. He's a good friend of mine and he's been in the business for over 6 years. First, selling real estate in Atlanta, Georgia, and now right here in Trinidad and Tobago. He has a strategic online marketing presence that actually attracts thousands of home buyers and renters. Plus, with his home selling advice and techniques, he's getting homes sold really fast. Keelan will actually guarantee you sell your home or, get this, you can cancel the listing agreement and pay nothing at any time. That's right, you heard me, nothing at any time. Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, people. Check out www.o'neillrealestatetT.com. O'Neill is spelled O-N-E-I-L, or just call Keelan direct at 363-4030. That's 363-4030.
Join Pan Trinbago on its Pan is Spirit virtual concert series, keeping the vibes alive and the sweetest pan in the world. Live Sunday, February 7th and Saturday, February 13th at 8 p.m. via pay-per-view on Tizik.com and WAP platforms. Keeping the vibes alive and the sweetest pan in the world. Top medium and large bands in the nation. Featuring National Panorama Champions Desperados and NGC Kuvo Joylanders. Courts Sound Specialists, Face to Pan Group, Cats and Jammers, Panberry, and many more. People's Choice Prizes to be won. Text to vote your most vibes and the sweetest band. Buy your tickets today. Log on to Tizik.com, that's Tizik.com, and purchase your tickets. You don't want to miss out on these spectacular Steel Pan events. Prosperity in Pan. For further information, contact events at pantrinbago.co.tt, 623-4486, or visit Pantrinbago's social media pages. Keeping the vibes alive and the sweetest pan in the world.
No carnival, no problem.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ill, and you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Yo, this is a Big Mike, not the mass man, the health man. Are you one of the 40 million people suffering with joint issues like rheumatoid arthritis or osteoarthritis? Well, you are listening to the right ad. You have the ailment, we have the remedy. Call us now on 288-8301 or 346-2612.
Don't forget to tune in right here on the Street 919 FM every Wednesday from 10:05 a.m.
Performance People talk. Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago. Taking you further.
Good afternoon. It's time for the Street Sport Report, courtesy O'Neill Car Rentals of Tobago. Renting a car in Tobago is as easy as calling 361-1042. We begin with some swimming news. Olympic-bound Trinidad and Tobago swimmer Dylan Carter and his team Elite Aqua teammates will kick off their preparation for the Tokyo Olympic Games at the Federation of France Swimming International FFN Golden Tour. The event will run for 3 days from Friday until Sunday. On Friday, the 2020 TTOC Sportsman of the Year will be in the pool for the 50-meter butterfly in Heat 10. Carter won silver in the 2018 Commonwealth Games at the event. He also is expected to compete in the 100 meters backstroke also on Friday. Carter will take the pool on Saturday and Sunday in the 50-meter backstroke, the 200-meter freestyle, and the 100-meter butterfly. In some news of cricket, Bangladesh finished their first innings of the first test against the West Indies in Chittagong on 430. Left-arm spinner from the West Indies, Jomel Warrikan, took 4 for 133 for the West Indies. Rakeem Cornwall took 2 lower-order wickets to end on 2 for 114. Mahidi Hassan strengthened the Bangladeshis' position in the match with a well-played 103 in the middle order. The West Indies lost the early wickets of opener John Campbell for 3 when the score was on 11, and Shane Mosley for 2 when the score was on 24. However, skipper Craig Braffett is at the crease on 49, and his team went in at the end of day 2 on 75 for 2. Day 3 gets going from 11:30 tonight. We finish off with some international football. Liverpool was stunned again in the English Premier League, this time by Brighton, Hove and Albion on Wednesday. Brighton went to Merseyside and ran out with a 1-0 win, which pushed them 10 points off the relegation places and dropped the champions to 4th. Also on Wednesday, Leicester City slid into 3rd place with a 2-0 win over Fulham. Manchester City registered a 2-0 win over Burnley. Everton held off Leeds United, winning 2-1, and West Ham got the better of Aston Villa 3-1. Tottenham Hotspurs and Chelsea are scheduled to meet this afternoon at 4 p.m. at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. That was a look at the Street Sport Report, courtesy O'Neill Car Rentals of Tobago. Stay right here on the Street 919 FM. We have one final major newscast that comes up at 4 p.m.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at O'Neill Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud.
Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Yeah, O'Neill Car Rentals in Tobago. We want to thank them for sports news here on the Street 919 FM. All right. So I want to go back to the phone lines in a short bit. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm Pastor Google.
Yes, sir.
I just an input when it comes to media. I have a solution to some of the things that happen. I think all along in Trinidad, there seems to be favoritism and nepotism and anything that is public. And there needs to be proper research and so on, right? I am only saying this. I can see improvements where meritocracy can be given to those who perform, higher wages to those who perform well. That also includes punctuality, right? I also believe that grammar is important. I mean, grammar is, to a certain extent, is some of the hosts. I'm not saying you, but there are others that the grammar, I mean, it could be grammar could be broken in any language, and even in English as well in England. But bad grammar is bad grammar or wrong. It's like some of them saying I is. So there's a need for research too. And also, to me, nepotism, favoritism is like who you know that is given the nod, let's say for airplay. If it's somebody that they know in a church, or let's say, for instance, or either in a group. There's a lot of silos in Trinidad, for instance, who either drink and line with each other, and they are preferred to others that who might have a higher quality but never gotten that exposure. So I think, in the media, Mr. Ken Gordon had in the media about fear, writer, fair play and all of that. You need to go back to that. And where the solutions are, I think one or two music colleges should, who use integrity in terms of the best songs, the best vocalists, I can see government owning part of the repertoire of nation building and good songs, owning it and giving the writers their dues. And then when the royalties come, as publishers, the government, whoever the government is, will make back that money by live performances and airplay. I think there is need for much more money allocated to culture. Why I am saying this is that not even a billion, everybody, other sectors benefit over a billion, but not culture. But that is wrong. I think if you're looking to diversify, culture embraces transport, tourism, other sectors, culture, and in education, culture embraces almost everything. So I think that money allocation at the budget, if the Minister of Finance say they're going to do something for culture, there are ways of doing this. Let's, for instance, I'm giving you a good idea here. Let's say in housing, there are visual artists whose artwork opens can be set a home so that if their artists work in the registry, which they do, that they select artwork for those who are buying newly homes. So in that way, the artist also benefits. So generally, let's say music, when you're looking at music, agriculture is part of culture where even when you go to the hotel, it's local stuff And I believe that just like how they have KFC and all these various things, they should have more local outlets that, let's say, for healthier living, that concentrate on local products that will diverse also the manufacturing sector. In other words, let's say if somebody is going to, bring food, why not bring a food plate home with local food to home instead of, transported as KFC? We should have a niche market that exports our local products. So these are little ideas I would like to share. But in terms of the public sector, there's too much nepotism and who you know rather than the best being played and heard. That's my just personal opinion, and I hope it is accepted. Thank you.
All right, so that's when we start, because and as I said before, we doing the different pillars. We're not going to talk all of them at one time, so I'm going to be talking about them in different phases and different days, and I'm going to try my best to bring in people who can make their contributions on how we can change our society. All right, 7 pillars of creating positive change in our society. So it's something that we're going to be talking about. You're going to hear more about. I'm going to try my best to see how I can do it. All right, I'm really going to try my best to see how I can do it.
Good morning, Pastor Google. Tobago in here, the house here. Locked on and listening. I find it very strange that I listen to a woman on another station. I wouldn't call the station, but it's one of my stations I listen to. And how she put it that all the blame is being thrown on the police. They lock up this young man. When it came to the case, they never appeared. They was never ready. So the judge gave him bail. I can recall that. And if it is being said that he never appeared in court, if he never appeared in court, how can you give a man bail for never appearing in court? And I know when you hear the whole man that is before they get bail, they just do inquiry to see if they have any case pending before they bail them, before they give them bail or acquire bail in chambers. So I can't understand this thing here. The man had a case all in Tobago, and this man out on bail, and because all they're telling me the prosecutors and them wasn't ready, or the police didn't show up in case. Sorry. Didn't show up. When I had my court case where I put the young lady in court and thing, I fell ill, and I didn't remember I had us to go court that same day. One of my cousins was in court and hear my name calling and come and tell me, girl, I hear your name calling in court thing. I put on my clothes and I went back to the courthouse and thing. And then they tell me, yes, well, none of the lawyers wasn't even in court, number one. But the other person was there, say she lawyer wasn't there, they didn't see me. And they didn't throw out the case or anything. They gave us another date. I get the date and I call the lawyer and tell the lawyer, they postponed the case to such and such another date. Until eventually I end up getting another lawyer. My case went to take about 2 to 3 months and my case was done. And the case with the other lawyer went to a year. You understand, Pastor Google? So I can understand. There's something fishy about this thing here, Pastor Google. Like we'll have to do some Googling to find out, or send some investigators of ourselves to find out these things here. So Pastor Google are locked on and listening.
All right, so that's Mr. Bigo sharing her view on that issue with the gentleman and his cases. I don't know. I am just like you, Mr. Bigo. I am listening, and I am listening and trying to make sense of what is going on. All right, I am just like you, listening and trying to make sense of what is happening or what is going on in Trinidad and Tobago where this is concerned. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, the lawyers fault. The lawyers and them, they get bail. Somebody get bail to bad thief and rob people and knock our wickedness so that to bring money for them for the case. It's that way going on. The lawyers and them to be blamed. I have a matter. And my matter, the lawyer come for this. And when the case is called, I forget. When night police in the car and whole man say I come to court. Yeah, all the starting the gun. Yeah, the lawyer to blame. And what the government supposed to do? Pass a law that the lawyer them must come to court. Not clerical lawyer them don't come to court. So sometimes go, you have money to get them then gone in our next court. Some of them all in a Rima case, that's mass happening, a Rima courthouse. Some of them have four cases in the court in a Rima. Sometimes 5. According to how you pay them, if you ain't getting no money, they come in that court where you is.
Soca Shot on the street 919. The Royal Castle Soca Shot on the street 919.
Yeah. I mean, girl, why you do my sound? Girl, why you do my sound? Check. Why you could deceive me? Relationship so early. How you gonna do my life? Doing all of them crap I don't like. You're wrong but you're acting so right. And always want to push fight. So when you get vexed say you block me, posting and thing more you touch me. 3 days later you love me. This mad woman thing, girl you lucky. It must be we going through the ups and downs, ups and downs, yeah. Emotionally up and down, up and down. I can't take the up and down, yeah. Emotionally up and down, yeah.
Check. That was the Royal Castle Soca Shot on the street 919. That was the Royal Castle Soca Shot on the street 919.
All right, I'm back with you taking your call. Sally, good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon again, Google. According to what the lawyer said, this man was in prison for 10 years before about 53 of the matters of business because of lack of witness coming to court, lack of police coming to court, and no file. When the magistrate and them ready to proceed, and the court ready to proceed, lawyer ready to proceed. No, it's not something a man just have a warrant. You go here with this boy, you have a warrant. He come and get hold on the warrant. The hard cover. That's right. The come and just get rid of the hard cover. On the computer, it's still showing you. Here, get rid of it on the computer, you know. It's still showing you have a warrant. 5-6 years after, you go in your road in a car, you get hold on a roadblock. Hey, John Harry, there's you, but we have a warrant just here. They pay in the station, but you want to pay in point 14. They call the point 14 warrant, man. Yeah, all right. And it takes 3 to 4 days looking for that warrant. When they kept this, but hey, this man don't no warrant again. You know, well, you're going to have to let him go. State has to pay him a certain money. So they have to do something. It all comes out the judiciary again. It all comes out the judiciary, and they have to put the house in order. The lawyer said the man get about 30-something cases dismissed. 30-something cases on today's paper that came after the lawyer said he was in jail for a period of time and get bail in 2017 and then come and get hold again. And then come back and get bail. It's on today's express. So I don't know who to believe. It's the commissioner or the lawyer. And the lawyer knows that, but he just stop defending the man when he thinks it's a crime we have. I love out and listening.
All right. Well, let me play I wanted to play this video, and I want you to join me on Facebook. It's a video from the Attorney General, and I want you to listen to it and tell me what you think. All right, listen to this and tell me what you think. It's a video from the Commissioner, from the Attorney General, Faris Alwari.
Welcome to San Fernando West Constituency Office. We're under COVID protocols, so we're carefully managed in how we see our constituents and how we deliver services. Today we've been doing some office work. You'll have seen a lot of work on the field where we are going from house to house, place to space. Last night we spent the night with a larger part of Trinidad and Tobago in dealing with youth involvement and structures, but today has been a good office day. Quite interestingly, today we were dealing with some crime and security issues. And again, the issue facing young ladies and their security has come to the fore. Today in constituency we dealt with an issue of people under threat, coming for some assistance, obviously coming to MP, but MP being the Attorney General. And permit me to make a very clear statement. Some of the solutions to be given come from the implementation of proper bail laws. And as the Member of Parliament for San Fernando West, and also as the Attorney General, I wish to make a plea to Mrs. Kamla Persad-Bissessar to put the people of Trinidad and Tobago first. To remember that the collapse of the bail laws in 2017, when you, Mrs. Persad-Bissessar, refused to support the continuation of bail amendments, that you have put the people of Trinidad and Tobago into the jeopardy that they stand now, where people who are aggressors, who are before the court, who have come on a second occasion, cannot face the situation with no bail because you have exposed the people of Trinidad and Tobago. The news in Trinidad and Tobago tells us as responsible parliamentarians, as members of parliament, that we must do better, and I am making a plea to Mrs. Persad-Bissessar to start putting the people of Trinidad and Tobago first. Today in constituency office, there were echoes and cries for the need for stronger bail laws, and I am urging you, Mrs. Persad-Bissessar, to stop playing games with the lives of people of Trinidad and Tobago. San Fernando West and its constituents are asking you to be responsible, and as Attorney General, I'm inviting you to reconsider your situation and your position.
What do you think about what the Attorney General just said? All right, what are your thoughts about what the Attorney General just? We're looking for solutions, and the Attorney General just gave some information there. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, the solution is that the politicians have to stop being engaged with crime. Crime is not it's you to keep pussyfooting what you're playing with, you're playing with people's lives. And the UNC have been doing that for years, not supporting these bills. When they come into power, they're moving everything from the blinks to the cameras in the airport to everything, to stores to everything. And when they come out of power, they want a whole emotion, confusing more area about moving the national security minister and all this kind of thing. You are playing with people's lives. In the United States, I don't think that bail people sex offenders. You don't get bail, especially when they are repeat sex offenders. You don't get bail. So I don't know what is that justification, what is that argument. You fighting, you just imagine you not supporting a bill with people who have firearms. A firearm to kill 10 and 15 and 20 people one time. You telling people that they should get bail and it's their constitutional right. Well, I tell you something, we cannot be playing self with this camera for starting to find another topic or other conversation and an issue to deal with. Not crime, because you are playing with people's lives. And that's kind of like with them, waste of time. People laughing at you. You ain't find people person yet, but they will not catalyze with it. Come on. Let's really stop wasting time and deal with the people's problem. This is the problem. Why are people not there? It is not working and have not worked for you for several elections. Crime is not a
Thank you very much. 342-0081-771-179 on Calypso, Kaiso, Classic Russo on Iwer Stage. Classic Russo on Iwer Stage this evening from 7 p.m. All right. Crazy, Valentino. You have Lady Wonder, Contender. You have Brian London. You have a host of Calypsonians coming in on Iwer Stage this evening. So I want you to make sure and log on and be a part of it. Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, we shall listen to the AG, and yes, stronger bail on and quicker trial. Because in America, no to a man to take 6 months of trial. That's what the lady say, you don't get bail for sex offense, and it is quite committed. They do take 6 months to get a trial, or 7, 8, 9 months. So if I lock up and I'm not on no bail, And my case is stopped 2 or 3 years, I will still lock up on no bail. And they know them bright red and them coming to use constitutional motions. So, better bail on and have a certain amount of time for a trial to start.
So you agree with the AG? All right, caller, you go on. And that I wanted to hear from that particular caller, because I know that he would have shared his concerns about the court system. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google again. Now, it's a chicken and egg situation, right? It's either you get bail or you don't get it. So you get bail and you come out and you repeat your action. You go in again and you get bail. So what you're saying? Don't give them bail stuff. We're saying that we want justice. So if we can get the court system to work faster and you put things in place, that we would solve some of the problems. You can't solve all of the problems, right? But people are hurt. Money are wasted because you have the police wasting time looking for people, nobody's talking, and you have gang leaders, you have all sorts of things, and then lawyers who want money, who want a job. No, let's get it right. If we have to take care of our country and make it a better place, we have to put things in place. Keep yourself at home or go and work. Go home and sleep and take care of your family. Thank you. Have a good time.
Okay, I hear you. Let me play this voice note. All right, when I come back from this call. Hello, good afternoon.
Well, let me say good afternoon to you, Pastor Google. Yes. And what is the problem this afternoon, Pastor Google? Why the opposition have to be all about this afternoon and not the young girl gone missing? I mean, our good party keep a vision prayers that could bring home.
Why it had to be you all keeping a prayer? Why it have to be a political thing?
Well,
there are people who are having a problem with how you all turn it into a political thing. Let me show you why people are having an issue, right? When was Ashanti, people are saying that the UNC didn't keep any prayer vigil. They didn't keep any prayer vigil. The UNC wasn't out praying in Santa Cruz when it was Ashanti.
No, that wasn't that.
You all did not listen to me. There was other church groups that had their prayer meetings. I could tell you that because I know of several churches. But you all did not keep a prayer vigil.
That lady in Saddam Hussein district, and Saddam Hussein play a great part in the family and that. Did you see that? I could send you the clip. He was all in the funeral. They was by the Red House. You can remember? They went by the Red House and keep a visual for the youngest Shanti.
Not the UNC. Not the UNC. No, that's not.
Because Saddam Hussein was one of the organizers with the family. Hello. Last night. Yes.
Hello. Yesterday, I looked at it on the Newsday. The Newsday had an article about it yesterday. And I looked at the story, and it was not the UNC. It was not the UNC. If you tempt me, Kingsley, I'm going to play the video footage, and it was not the UNC.
I know what I know. Okay, I know what I know.
But people are saying, all right.
There's no pass.
So here the question. Here the next question people are asking. All right. So why it is the UNC, right? Just like how they do a prayer vigil, and why it is the UNC. Then let's like how a UNC man put up how much $1,000? How much it is? 20,000, 25,000. Only UNC man put up $20-something thousand.
Yeah.
For yeah. How we didn't do that for Ashanti? You laugh, and that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you, Kingsley. Only not looking good.
I laugh when I was on the station, and the two calls calling by Tara and Mr. Chan. And the same thing what they talking, they said they want to talk it. So I know that talk is coming from the parent camp.
That is not true. That is not true. It's a UNC partner of mine who called me just now and tell me about it. And he tell me it looking bad.
The same way how are UNC partner after they have the video and they have
I refabric. I will call you back. I refabric. You're trying to pull me up. I refabric and come back. Kingsley, don't try to pull me up. Right? My UNC partner send me the video and I play the video. Right? Just like how my UNC partner called me just now and told me that it wasn't looking good. How Ole had Ole Previchel. Well, they didn't have none for Ashanti. None. None only had Kingsley. And the UNC TV host, talk show host, / whatever you want to call him, put out a ransom. UNC again.
Jesus towards me. I could remember where God brought me from, how He took me out the mud and He saved my life from drowning. I used to walk around with my face down in the ground. Depression was my drug. Didn't know that you had a crown. Well, now I tell you, me triumphs it don't matter. I roll in with confidence because I know the Savior. I'm not alone. Heaven is my home. Come back home to me, you belong. Well, now I tell you, me trials it don't matter. I roll in with confidence because I know the Savior. I'm not alone. Heaven is my home. So not the until you go. I go worship, I go praise. Worship you, Father. I will worship you. Hallelujah.
Hannah A. Parbu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on the street 919 FM every first and third Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19 verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
He heals me when I'm broken. His strength where I've been weak. Forever he'll reign.
Nescafe 3-in-1.
A rich coffee aroma that fills your senses up. A flavor that you savor and overflows your cup. 3-in-1 coffee, cream and sugar, please. Rich, right, and ready to go. A perfect Nescafe.
Nescafe 3-in-1 coffee, cream, and sugar. Just add water and experience the perfect cup of coffee every time.
3-in-1 coffee, just add water, please. Rich, right, and ready to go. A perfect Nescafe.
Nestle, good food, good life.
Johnny Q Auto Parts Division says it's an assault on battery prices. Power Master, Optima, Vata, and Megastar. Starting from $488. Yes, $488. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed by Massey Automotive. And only available at Tobago Color Shop. Suppliers of paint, plumbing, and hardware materials. Old Farm Road, Shore Park, Tobago. Open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Call 725-5873 or 474-2456. And in Trinidad at Johnny Q, 15 R. Peter Avenue, Woodbrook. Remember, batteries from $488.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago, back with you. Had to go and deal with a situation. All right, so Kingsley tried to call in, and Kingsley tried to call in and set me up. But you know how we do it. We always have our facts here. So if my UNC friend could call in, because I know you're listening, and he was really upset. He was really upset because he said to me, why they have to make it into a political thing? Why? And that is something that we can also find a solution to. Why politicize all these things? Stop it, and you could tell them to stop it by lifting your voice in disagreement to it. All right? So, let me see if I can call my UNC partner. I'm going to put him live on radio. I ain't letting him know I'm putting him live. I'm letting him know. I'm calling him, Trinidad and Tobago. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes, UNC friend. You're live on radio, eh?
Go ahead.
I was just telling the nation how you were upset with the politicizing of the situation with the Barathi young lady With
Wait a minute. Let me stick a pin right there. Did you call me on national radio with UNC friend?
Why you putting a stick in a pin? Just come on, come. Hey. Just answer the question now. Didn't you call me?
Yes.
No, talk the truth. We're talking truth here. Did you call me and said that you found it to be very, 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 very distasteful?
Yes.
How they are politicizing this situation?
Yes, I did.
How did you tell me? Say it how you told me it.
I found the conversation that was had was in the tone of trying to blame the government for the kidnapping of the child. You understand? And the suggestion was, the impression that I got, if you're having a vigil for someone, everybody don't need to be in yellow, first of all. You understand? And I don't want to sound, thing, but it seems to be very UNC based. Let me just put it that way.
Okay.
You understand? It seems to be very UNC based. And as we will see on the UNC platform, you will see 99% East Indian. But then the people who will see louding the most is the African up front the most, having the mic in front of their face.
But you don't have a problem with that?
Listen to me. I just call a spade. You could call me anyhow among the US. You want to call me. I just call a spade. I am a nationalist. I keep telling you that. I'm at a stage of Trinidad and Tobago. You can find it's because I just battled the PNN.
All right, now. We ain't talking that. We're not talking that. What we're talking about is the fact that you were upset.
Yes. See, and I told you, I can't support bridges like these when it seems to be so politically based.
Okay. All right, so.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, so you all heard it for yourself. I told you that I had a UNC friend who called me and told me about it. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. Pastor Google, I on the road, so I ain't getting it too clearly. Did I hear Kingsley a while ago on your program?
Yes.
But Pastor Google, Kingsley and the microbiologist tell me he would not let his son marry an African woman. But last night, on Sergio and Tony, imagine Kingsley's a UNC supporter, and UNC supporters calling to tell Kingsley to get him fed up by you. Right? So that John Jetty come there with just now, Kingsley go and sleep too. Imagine your own supporters getting fed up by you with your argument. And Pastor Google, if you look at it quite right, because of the lady's race, that is why she's gathering the support, and they are using crime and using that as an excuse to get against the PNM. It is always, and I tell them if they want to compare and tell me, I ask myself at one time, I see me Maltese wash up on the beach to win the election that I put a process. All temples come together and they're driving around. So I ask myself if somebody sacrifice a young lady, enjoy your evening.
Well,
if they want to
I don't know.
I can give them a story.
I don't know that for a fact, and the views of the caller is not the views of the Street 919 FM. Hello, good afternoon.
Good day, Pastor Google. Pastor Google, the problem with certain people and certain callers, they wouldn't understand it until it's reached in front of the door. This thing has nothing to do with politics. This thing has to do with a young lady missing and a father grieving. And the opposition them have to realize the mistake they are making in society that's causing people to lose family members. The bill, amendment bill, the great bill would have helped out this situation today. But because of the opposition leader and all 18 of them in the parliament, you know why them just get on like that, Pastor Google? Because of people like Kingsley and them. Because they don't believe it. Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think that those fellas have.
Let me tell you something. The UNC people, no matter what you do, they just support.
Well, look at just how the UNC caller all and
they not support. UNC, that your neighbor.
No, that's not my neighbor. That is
no,
not
but
my
that
neighbor.
fella who now talk there, the slam PNM, slam UNC. He's slamming everybody. He's slamming parliamentary members. He's slamming everybody. I can't listen to the fella. He just tell you be balanced. So don't give a damn about the fella. Don't label him so I know the fella voice.
Yeah, but I have UNC friends who are not happy with that
So
situation.
how did I call in the radio station and interviews and things?
Well,
Why
maybe,
afraid to,
but maybe sometimes you see, you might say, how come they're not calling and whatever. Sometimes they may not be able to get through, or sometimes if they were to take, go ahead.
I'm coming over the phone and giving them the opportunity, one of them, to call and condemn the opposition leader for that bill not passing. I bet you not one of them will not call. Not one.
Well,
you see?
I hear you, sir. Look, this is my neighbor. This is my neighbor, yes, sir. This is my neighbor here. Hello, good afternoon.
Brother man. Tell about differentiate the voices, please. I like to hear him talk, but differentiate the voices, sir, please. This is Google's neighbor here.
Right.
Not that person before.
Right.
Please.
Oh, gosh. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, but you get the phone. But you get the phone.
What's going on with you?
I did. I want to thank you. Yeah.
I tell you, we'll have to change all our approach, you know.
I want to thank your last caller. Your last PNM caller, because PNM no PNM, because no PNM will go against PNM and no UNC will go against the UNC. Yeah? I know it, right? Because we all live in a political party in this country. Yeah? So I know this politics. Yeah? So right. So I want to say it again. No real supporter of the UNC will call you Pastor Google to tell you that the UNC are playing political. And nobody from the PNM will call Kingsley. They tell Kingsley they don't like Rowley. I move on from that. Pastor Google, I want to say this, yeah. There's a thing in Tobago right now, Pastor Google, right? Where the people of Tobago are saying, Dr. Rowley, we do not want you.
But how that could be? But just 4 months ago they voted him overwhelmingly. 4 months ago, Kingsley. Listen to this. 4 months ago, the people of Tobago voted a general election.
Yeah.
They voted for Shamfa Kojo, the Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs, and they voted for Miss Ayana Webster Roy, the minister in charge of family and you know the whole shebang.
Yeah.
If they rejected Dr. Rowley, as you saying, right? How it is they were able to win the 2 Tobago seats just 4 months ago?
Pastor, we have to remove this girl called Tracy.
Oh, so it's not Dr. Rowley again, no, it's Tracy.
The people realize that Tracy hijacked the party. People realize that this woman thirsty for power, and let the young boy come forward. The young boy who's the TJ, Leafy, let him come forward. She should go be. Nah, I'm not saying. I'm do advise her. I've been seeing front.
So let me ask you this now.
Yes.
So let me ask you this now. So you are saying to me, Kingsley, that you will support, as a UNC, you will support the young man who is the chief sec now?
I think that he's more cool, he's more intelligent, he look like he more people rented. So I will give him a try if he win the whatever, or in Tobago. And Pastor Google, being in the opposition will not be supporting no bill coming to Parliament for Tobago. At this time, we will isolate the government. We are saying that leave Tobago to Tobago to fight the problems. The PDB are saying that this is Tobago election. Let we come together as one and go down in Trinidad and demand what Tobago want. Because you know that the PNM Council is a puppet for PNM down here. And the PDP party is a AWI party. It's a foundation of Tobago. Right? You ask the question, right?
That is not true. That is not true, Kingsley.
Right? Yeah, that's the question. When Dr. Wadi went up for a seat in Tobago, why don't run him and chase him and never vote for him in Tobago? They don't like him.
That is not true, Kingsley. If they didn't like him, they would not have voted for Ayana and what's her name?
They like them.
They like them.
But if he go for that seat, they're going to run him from Tobago because Tobago is a small place for them. And if he hear what Tobago people have to say about Dr. Rowley, is the worst.
Who have the segment?
I'm the ground report.
That is the station, that is the segment that that is the people who are getting a little money from just now. Alright, Kingsley. I'll get after it.
We wouldn't be supporting no bill. We'll be isolating the government on taking the government to Tobago. We are saying that leave Tobago. There's laws already. And we are saying that give wasn't joke the reins of power in Tobago.
No, you just said you see how you're changing your tongue now. You just say you give the boy a chance. Who's the chief sec now?
No, I'll give him a chance if the election is fair.
Alright, well you give him don't worry, the election will be fair.
And tomorrow we talk again about that.
Alright, yeah. Something wrong with Ole, yes? Oh, Lord.
That boy is a real parrot, yes? Whatever they tell him to say, he does just come and repeat it. Jeez.
Oh, gosh. Hey, working on my voice, don't you? Hey. What's this?
Good morning. You see, when Kid Christopher Rowley sent for Englishmen to investigate the Forensic Center, Licensing Office, Passport Agency, all the places, everywhere that have corruption and have the back door, that once money could pass, things could be done faster. They could speed up your process. Once somebody could get some extra money in their hand, when they send for the British and the Belgian investigators to investigate that, then we go see results in Trinidad and Tobago. Once they send for outsiders to investigate it, everybody pocket getting full. Have a good day. Well, one more thing, because this was part of our program you had where you was telling people that the Prime Minister didn't send for police for foreigners to investigate DSS. He sent for the foreigners to investigate the corrupt police. Where is the information? Where is the results? Where is the update? You will never get it. But how much? $50 million was paid for them to come? Be spinning top in mud. Everybody corrupt.
All right, so let me correct you, caller. I remember I dealt with that. I have video footage of the Commissioner of Police and other persons talking about the investigation is about 60% completed, 64% completed, and they are winding up on the investigations. I have a newspaper article on that, and I also have a video on that where they're talking about, in a press conference, they talked about the DSS. All right? So if you didn't hear it, that's not my fault, but I know that they did talk about it.
Good morning to you, Pastor Google. Good afternoon, and to your listeners as well. Pastor Google, part of the solution is we need to stop being naive in this country. It is not now that politicians have been playing games with crime, and police as well, playing games with the crime in the country. It is not now. We, as the citizens, however, need to stop being naive and run out to defend them when they themselves are found in crime or allegations of crime. Because, you see, until, right, we rid the police service of the bias that they continue to perpetuate out here, right? Don't mind they take our oath to do just not that, to act without fear and favor, malice and ill will. But they still acting bias. Not all of them, you understand? Because we're not putting all in one bracket. But we are saying it will always be a great challenge for the good police when they have bad police to work amongst them and and it's an issue, or it's not the same great effort to get rid of them as getting rid of the cockroaches, because they too, regardless of the uniform they wear and the position and office they hold, cockroach just dressed up. But as I say, it's not all of them. So big up to the hard-working officers out there. I know how hard it is for some of you, with the set of cockroach all you working next to, day in, day out.
All right. What again? Let me see.
Pastor Google, Kaldi. Oh my God. I feel I want to open a stand-up comedy, you know. Kingsley. Oh God, stop selling out Watson Juke and them and letting people know that when you vote for Watson Juke and them, you're voting for the UNC. Since when UNC care about Tobago, Kingsley? Since when? Kingsley, what is your problem? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. My goodness, Kingsley, they say they're fed up of you, they're fed up of you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I have another voice note. Where did I have another voice note? Do I have another voice note? Yes, I have another voice note. Woo!
Big Brother Google, good afternoon to you and to your listeners. I agree with MP Farris, because the mere fact is that we have a lot of money wasted behind prisoners who just go in for a little spliff, right, and just waste time inside there when they could simply pay a fine and be out, right? The thing that I think that they need to pass proper bail laws on, right, is that once you're charged for a sexual crime, right, because they said that you're innocent till proven guilty. My thing is, you're charged for rape or any sexual assault, you should be denied bail.
Well, that has been said, and that is in the anti-gang bill. I don't have much time again. Last caller before I leave. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon, Pastor.
Good afternoon.
Pastor, I just want to make one comment, because that's a part of the solution too. I think that when callers call in, because we are listening all over, this is going worldwide and all that at least they must understand the topic that they are speaking on, so that when they give the information, that it is true, it's not disinformation, and people who are listening on could at least, have come to some logical conclusion what you're saying. It is okay to defend any party, you want to be a part of any party, that is your constitutional right. However, you must be biased also in your analysis of it. Mr. Farley, unfortunately, will suffer the effects of having Watson Juke, a part of the PDP. Mr. Watson Juke is a creature of nature, and his behavior in PSA is what he's going to try, because that's how he knows how to behave. He don't know anyways, but 9-10 years he's been behaving like that. So he's just going to translate that into THA. You already saw it by the way they're sleeping in the THA, as if that was a ministry or some kind of union site. Sleeping, and then you see them getting people to come outside and protest and all that. He's going to continue that, and Mr. Farley, however, will be absorbed by the man Watson Juke. He ain't no match for Watson Juke, and it's unfortunate that persons that have felt they needed to vote for a character like Watson Juke to run the THA. It is really unfortunate. So it's okay to not like this one and that, okay. But at least let us talk the truth now, because people listening and we want to hear the truth, because this is the station we listen for the truth. We don't talk nonsense because we have no time to deal and ramp with idiots. We don't deal with that. We deal with people who could lay out the subject matter that we could understand, we could agree, choose to disagree respectfully, and have a conversation on it. That's the moment you should see.
Thank you very much. And before I leave, just want to remind you, this evening on Iwer Stage, we have Calypso Night with Classic Rousseau, and you can be a part of it by logging on to our Facebook and YouTube page, Iwer TV on Facebook. Also on Facebook, you can check us out on the Street 919 FM. Make your contributions by texting 9191 from any B mobile or digital handset. I have to be out of here. Coming up next, Juju Love. And remember, I want to ask Mr. Kingsley one question before I go. Why didn't Miss Jillian John go up for a seat in Tobago? That would have been her ideal if she had gone up for a seat in Tobago and she had won the seat in Tobago. Then that would have been good. That would have showed that the UNC is a national party. So, next election, let Miss Jillian John go up for a seat in Tobago now, and let's see if she will win. Just like how you want Dr. Rowley to go up. Let Jillian John go up for a seat in Tobago. So remember, we're talking, we're going to start a discussion on the 7 pillars for creating positive society. All right? We're going to start that discussion soon. I'm out of Trinidad and Tobago. Coming up next, Miss Julia Davy, Chuchu Love.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Join Pan Trinbago on its Pan is Spirit virtual concert series, keeping the vibes alive and the sweetest pan in the world. Live Sunday, February 7th and Saturday, February 13th at 8 p.m. via pay-per-view on Tizik.com and WAC platforms. Keeping the vibes alive and the sweetest pan in the world. Top medium and large bands in the nation. Featuring National Panorama Champions Desperados and NGC Kuvo Joylanders. Courts Sound Specialist, Face to Pan Group, Cats and Jammers, Panberry, and many more. People's Choice Prizes